I am falling in love with this boat, guys. 4 kilowatt motor. You better be a good sailor if you want an electric boat like this. This is incredible. I already love this boat. What's up, everyone? Today I'm excited to bring you the tour of a unique home-built sailboat that really knocked my socks off. The construction took about 20 years of part-time work, and you've likely never seen another boat like her. I know I hadn't. She combines a plywood and epoxy construction, a flat bottom, a ferro cement keel, a more traditional rig, and old school bronze finishes with a modern electric motor. So I definitely consider this boat a weird one, but in a good way. As always, if you're enjoying these videos, be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It certainly helps us a lot, so thank you in advance, and without further ado, here's the tour. Alright guys, I just stepped aboard and I'm standing in the cockpit, but we're going to go forward first and come back to the cockpit. So let's go ahead and do that. So first off, first thing I notice, I love this flat deck right here. I don't know that I'd call it a flush deck because it does have that big step down up there. Kind of a flush deck because, you know, you're on top of the whole coach roof, but, you know, maybe semi-flush deck. I don't know. I like it, but really cool, nice wide deck to walk fore and aft on. And then you've got your mainsail right here with lazy jacks. Two big door aids, a nice big solar panel right here for recharging that battery bank. Traditional style rigging, you know, belaying pins, 3-strand lines. Very, very cool. Surprisingly though, this is a Bermuda rig, not a gaff rig. I would have expected a gaff rig. There's a whisker pole on the mast. Everything's in just beautiful shape. It's ready to go in the water real soon. Even the lifelines are 3-strand. Very cool styling. Huge opening hatch that goes right down into the main salon. Another huge opening hatch that goes down into the forward cabin. And then right here is the big step down. Now, it's not bad. And you've got up here a place to sit, a place for some storage. I like that. I would like something to hold on to when you're going forward right here though, but that is pretty simple to add. And then I love this foredeck. You know, again, pretty much a flush deck up here, a flush foredeck. Lots of room for activities, lots of space to get some sailing done. You know, you've got Hank on head sails right here. Nice bowsprit, horizontal windlass, dual bow roller up here. Everything is bronze. I love it. And then looking aft, I am falling in love with this boat, guys. In case you haven't noticed already, such a unique boat. Another door aid up here. Let's take a look at the storage. So yeah, got some storage and some seating, and I'm sure this is a really nice place to sit while you're at anchor. These hatches are awesome. They're huge. Coming back to the coach roof right here. Stepping up. There's the exhaust for the heater. You've got even, you know, wooden blocks. Look at this huge bronze mast step right here, and then yeah, wooden mast. This is a wood boat, guys. Plywood and epoxy. Home built, but also done with very, very good craftsmanship. You could just tell. And very well taken care of. Look at these bronze winches. I've actually not seen winches of that style. I really like that. It looks cool. And then the 3-strand line. Genoa sheets going forward. So cool. And then back to the cockpit. This is a canoe stern, as you guys can see. Tiller, love it. Got some seating back here, and then that grate goes down into the motor well, because it is an outboard motor in a well. We'll take a look at that in a little bit. Back here on the stern, there is a boom gallows, and then the main sheet sheeted to the stern. Transom hung rudder, wind vane, and wind generator. Very cool. Lots of storage underneath these cockpit seats. Storage under every one of these seats, so very good. And then here's that grate going right down into the outboard well. And that is a Torqeedo Cruise 4.0. It's a 48 volt, I believe 4 kilowatt motor. Very nice. So you better be a good sailor if you want an electric boat like this, because you're going to be sailing a lot. Love it. Let's go ahead and head down below. Before we get to the interior of this boat, I want to thank BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. Now, sponsorships like this help keep the content flowing, so I also want to thank you guys as well for understanding. Guys, this sponsorship is actually pretty meaningful to me, because growing up as a boy, mental health was not something that was talked about in a positive manner to me. My experience has been that men just don't like to talk about their feelings, and obviously that's not healthy. I think that's changing though, and I want to help that change by stressing the importance of men talking to mental health professionals, whether you think there's something wrong or not. Much like you'd exercise to keep your physical body in good shape, it's important to also talk to a therapist to make sure you keep your mind in good shape as well. I know that I've personally been under a lot of stress with the move to Canada, the raising of 2 young children, the search for a new home to purchase for our family, the van project, the Corsair project, and obviously the work that being a full-time YouTube creator entails. It's a lot, and it's easy to feel overwhelmed. So I use BetterHelp, which is the world's largest therapy service, and it's 100% online. There's over 30,000 licensed and experienced therapists who can help you with a wide range of issues. And to get started, you just answer a few questions to be matched with a therapist right for you. Then you can talk to them however you feel comfortable, whether it's via text, chat, phone, or video call. BetterHelp works with any schedule, as you can message your therapist online anytime and or schedule sessions as well. You can also switch therapists at no additional cost. With BetterHelp, you get the same professionalism and quality you expect from in-office therapy, but with someone who is custom picked for you, more scheduling flexibility, and a more affordable price. So if you're interested in supporting this channel, Learning the Lines, as well as supporting yourself at the same time, you can get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/learningthelines. That's betterhelp.com/learningthelines. I've also put a link down below in the description as well. Thanks for sticking with me. Now let's get back to the boat tour. I just stepped down below, and this is incredible. I already love this boat. Now, I absolutely love high quality home builds like this. The craftsmanship here is very apparent. This boat took about 20 years to build, and you can tell why. It is beautiful. We're going to start in the forward section of the boat, so I'm just moving to there. You do have to duck right here to get into the forward cabin, but wow. Just a really unique boat. Now you've got a double Pullman style berth up here in the forward section. It looks like there's a wet locker as well all the way forward, and then the chain locker forward of that. Lots of storage all around on each side. Beautiful craftsmanship, beautiful woodwork. Look at that. I love it. Just the way these drawers had to be designed and built. Very nice. So cool. I just keep looking around at everything because there's lots of little details to look at. I hope it comes out on film as well, but it's very, very cool. I love these little bronze portholes. Looking at the main salon area, you've got a settee on each side, a folding table right here, compression post. Look at this, guys. This is so cool right here. Definitely a northern boat because it has what looks to be maybe a wood or pellet stove. Looks like pellets. So you could probably burn wood in there too, but little pellet stove. Very, very cool. And then obviously you've got storage behind the settees, under the settees. This is a very roomy and comfortable boat. So unique. And then there is a chart table right here. It is kind of a standing chart table. It's got a place for the distribution panel. Now this is a very simply set up boat, so simple is good. Simple means there's less stuff to break and go wrong, so I'm a fan of simple. Let's take a look at the galley. Now this galley is beautifully done. Nice U-shaped galley, and you know, this boat is set up for coastal cruising, so you don't have necessarily a gimbaled stove here. I think this is an oil stove. Storage up here, all around. Everywhere you open up the cabinets, you can see, even on the insides, just high quality. I love high quality home builds like this. Love it. Nice sink. To port is the wet head right here. Very nice. Again, nice place to hang some gear right here, and a marine toilet in here. And then this is something that I really like. Now, you know, these stairs right here, they come up, they latch right there. So now the stairs are in the up position, and that grants you access to back here. And you've got a huge technical / storage room back here. Goes around both sides. As you can see, good place to store fenders, other light stuff. There's also tanks on either side. Looks to be fiberglass tanks. Very, very cool. And then you've got access to the motor well right here. That's a Torpedo electric outboard. So very cool. Love it. It is a flat bottom boat, so there's not much bilge, but you guys can see right there, there's a little bit of storage down there and also some ballast. All right, guys, it's time for the full continuous below decks walkthrough from bow to stern. Alright guys, so if it wasn't apparent enough, I absolutely loved that boat. I want to know what you guys think in the comments down below. I think the owners did an excellent job on this build, and they're actually still currently cruising aboard this boat. It's going in the water basically as I am making this video. So I think that this would be a really good coastal cruiser for a couple or a single-handed sailor. Broker contact information and current asking price will be in the description below as always. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment if you haven't already. All that jazz. See you in the next one. I've got it right.